Hello, everyone. I'm filling in for Steve this week for the midweek update because, as most of you hopefully know, he is on study leave this week and next week. So he will be out of the office through August 2nd, that Sunday. In the meantime, I'll be filling in for these midweek updates, and I'll be preaching this Sunday. And next Sunday, we'll have a sermon and communion from Reverend Chris Leneker. So look forward to giving my sermon to you all and doing an adult ed class still this week. And I look forward to hearing from Reverend Leneker next week. Now, we don't have too much news this week, so let me just first give you a quick update on what's going on with the task force, our reopening task force. I appreciate your patience as myself and the task force have been working hard to get things figured out safely could look like. As I'm sure you all know, situation on the ground is constantly changing. When we began our process, it looked like churches were sort of slowly reopening, and now, of course, indoor services have been reclosed by California, and we don't know exactly when that will change. So we are doing everything we can to have a really good, safe, solid plan in place for when we are able to reopen, and that includes considering outdoor services and other alternative means of being able to meet in person, along with having our plan in place for indoor services whenever that becomes a real possibility. On that note, the task force will have a survey going out to you via your email, and we can send it to you as a physical copy if you contact the office and let us know that you would like one. So we will have a survey going out to you this week, and we ask that you please respond by next Tuesday, if at all possible. If you can't get it before then, we still want to hear from you. But we really are looking for some responses this week as we try to figure out where you all are at and how we can best keep working as a task force to serve your needs. I think that's all for our task force this week. Again, continue to pray for the task force. Continue to pray for the groups at our church that are meeting for various issues. And I want to give you all, since it's my opportunity here to speak to you, an update on what we've been doing for our Christian education ministries. Many of you, I'm glad to see, have been part of our Sunday morning adult ed classes that we've restarted via Zoom. But you may also be wondering, and perhaps have not heard for a while, what's been happening with Roots or our youth group and our children's ministry. So I want to just give you a quick rundown of what we've been doing during these difficult times. For Roots, we have been experiencing, of course, many of the same challenges as our Sunday morning service has. So we have shifted online to a pre-recorded service, just like we're doing for Sunday mornings. And we're doing Zoom meetings on Sunday night and on Thursday night to sort of simulate our normal weekly schedule. So we're getting together in person via Zoom. And we're also doing a daily psalm reflection that I am writing, and a couple of other people involved in our Roots ministry have been helping out writing some of those as well. For our youth group, we have been meeting on Zoom for the last few months. As some of you know, Robert Giroux, who'd been leading our youth group for the last 6 years, stepped down. He has another full-time job, as well as living all the way up in Escondido now, and so it just felt like the right moment for him to step back and focus on his other full-time work. But in his place, we have hired Tony Daskalakis, who hopefully you've had a chance to meet via our online service videos. Now, Tony's doing a great job. He's been in the job for a few weeks now, and he's been doing great running the youth group. We're still having our weekly Zoom meetings. We also, back on the 1st of July, we had an in-person drive-through youth group where we used the church parking lot, and we had some games and some food and a lesson and some worship time, and it was all done from the safety of their cars. So kids and their families came in their cars, and they were able to participate in a safe way. And we, of course, took every precaution to make that safe. And we're hopefully going to do something like that again in August, and we'll see, maybe even more often going forward. Which leads me to children's ministry. Our children's ministry has a drive-through event that we're going to try for kids, for younger kids, that is, coming up on Monday, August 3rd at 4:45 p.m. And our hope is to use sort of a monthly drive-through as a way to not only connect with families and kids in person, but also to disseminate some curriculum that we're working on that the parents can work on with their kids at home, that we can of course help with online. But that's a way for us to keep our kids engaged, help them learn more about God, and continue to be part of a Christian children's ministry, even though we can't do it safely in person the way we used to right now. So that's what's going on with our Christian education stuff. If you have any questions, of course, please feel free to email me or give me a call. I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to speak to you today, and I think I'll be back next week as well, because Steve will still be on his study leave. So that's all for now. Hope you all are staying safe and doing well. God bless you, and I'll see you on Sunday.